All right, welcome back everybody to another episode of Dice Time. We are back with another Marvel United episode. And today we are playing against Ebony Maw. So the last of Thanos' lieutenants here. Um, we are playing. I'm playing as Captain America. We had a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so short time, so I just grabbed Captain America because I like playing him a lot. And then kept Nova from last week. So now he's gonna play Nova. Um, liked his character a lot, his cards a lot. Um, with that, so I'll just go ahead and get into Ebony Maw here. So, Ebony Maw has no special setup. Has 4 health for 2 characters. Special rules are heroes with any crisis tokens must play their hero card randomly on their turn, then discard 1 crisis token. Um, so that's could be a lot of times where we might have to play our cards randomly, which might not be great. The BAM for Ebony Maw is deal 1 damage and give a crisis token to each hero in Ebony Maw's location. So there's again another crisis token being dealt out. And then overflow. If 1 or more civilians or thug tokens can't be added to a location, each hero in that location gets 1 crisis token. So you can see lots of dealing out crisis tokens here. So Ebony Maw has 3 different threats here, 2 of each. So I'm just going to go through those. The first one is telekinesis. And it is when he lands there, it's got that when he lands there ability. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this and adjacent locations. And the next one is persuasion. It's another when he lands there ability. And it is each hero in this location takes 1 crisis token. If there are no heroes here, play another master plan card after resolving the current one. So not great to leave that unattended. And the last one is debilitating torture. So heroes starting their turn in this location do not get actions from the previous hero card in the storyline. So yeah, there's that. All right, well, we'll go ahead and we'll throw him. Well, we'll just go right up here on the top. I will shuffle these up here. We're down here at the bottom. And we will get these dealt out here. So the first one is going to be one of the persuasions, like right where he's at is going to be persuasion. So when he lands there, you have the crisis token to everybody there, and then if nobody's there, he plays another master plan card. The next one is telekinesis. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this and adjacent locations. We're going to have another telekinesis. And then we're going to have another persuasion. And then the last 2 are the debilitating torture ones. When we start there. So that's an interesting mix-up of stuff there. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and draw my hand here, Captain America. I got double star, double punch, and a leadership with a move on the bottom, and the leadership ability is give a wild token from the pool to another hero. So Natalie's cards here, got a star punch. We got I Am the Help. It has a wild on the bottom and 2 star. You can do 2 stars in an adjacent location. Is the I Am the Help special ability. And then the last one is a move star. So I think I have everything there that I need. Just a little bit here. So we can get those tokens on there as needed. Move this stuff over here just a little bit. And we will go ahead and get started here. So first thing is first. We have Ebony Maw, who goes. Okay, Ebony Maw is going to move one space and is going to do a bam. Oh, well, actually, before I do that, the land on this space is deal 1 damage to each hero on this and adjacent locations. Okay, we're not in adjacent locations, so we're good there. Then he does a bam, which is deal 1 damage and give a crisis token to each hero in Ebony Maw's location. We're not in there, so that's okay. And then it's going to be 1 civilian in his location and 2 civilians in each adjacent location. So there's 2 there. That one's filled up. And here's 2 here. That one is almost filled up. Well, okay. Well, let's, I guess, get started here. I think I'm just going to have Cap go first. Draw another card, another double stars. I feel like this is always, Cap is always a pretty decent start when you have double stars. That's one of the things I like about him is he can clear out threats pretty quickly. It's what he's really good at. So, we're going to put just 2 stars right there on that location, I think, and leave it like that. All right, and then we'll have Nova go here. Sorry, Natalie stepped away here, so we'll just take her turn for her. I think we're just gonna go ahead and start with a big I am the help. Because we can put a star on this, which will clear it out. So that's 1 star. We can do the I am the help on an adjacent location. What do we get if we go here? Well, you can draw cards. I don't know that we need that. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this one. This is good. So that's the 2 stars in adjacent location that still have a wild and a star, right? So wild to move over and star to clear this out. Whoops, I just dropped the token on the floor here. So, all right. That was a good turn. End the turn there. So Nova gets a wild token. So then back to Captain America. We'll draw double wilds. Okay, I like that. Could just do a leadership. That doesn't seem bad. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. Let's just go ahead and do the leadership. So I have a move, and the wild will just be to clear out, yeah, a civilian there, and then give a wild token to another hero. We'll go there. Kind of lackluster, but then we're just getting wild tokens, because then I get a wild token. Nova has another wild token. And we'll go to Ebony Maw's turn. Okay, Ebony Maw, move in 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing to land on there. But then does 2, or does a bam, which we're not there again. And then does 2 thugs in his location and 1 thug in each adjacent location. So there are those. Not bad there. We'll take that. All right, so now it is Nova's turn. Draw a card, and it is another I am the help. Okay, well, what are we gonna do here? Have a move already. In the bottom of the last card. If it's wanted. I don't know if we do or not, though. Boo, boo, boo. It's probably good too, right? Like, just do the I am the help. We get two. We can do 2 stars on an adjacent location. We'll do that threat. And then the move from Cap. And then the wild will clear this threat out. So we're already just 1 threat away. Got rid of lots to land on for bad cards, so that's pretty good. And then end your turn there may rescue a civilian from this location, so that's good. Helps us start rescuing stuff. Alright, we'll go with Cap. Let's see what Cap does. Move punch. Okay. What do we want to do here? Part of me kind of wants to do the double stars. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a double star. So I'll just do 2 stars there. And the wild, I'll just take out the thug. So that way I can end my turn there and get another wild token. Like, yeah, just gonna keep stacking up wild tokens, I think. It's a pretty powerful ability. Alright, Nova's turn. Double wilds. What do we get for that one? You know what? I think we just push this. It's not maybe the greatest, but I think it's doable. We're just gonna move over here and we're just gonna clear this threat. Completely clear it out. There goes that. And then we'll spend 1 of these wild tokens to rescue a civilian. And then at the end of the turn, can punch in this location. So take out a side. Now it's gonna be Ebony Maw's turn. All right, Ebony Maw, move 0, does a bam. Okay, nothing there. Nothing for the bam. 2 civilians on its location, which overflows, but nobody's there because the overflow is each here in this location takes a crisis token, so there isn't any. And then 1 civilian in each adjacent location here, so nothing there. So that works out pretty well, actually. So then it's Cap's turn. So we'll see what Cap does. We got leadership again. I think I will go ahead and play that leadership. Leadership gives a wild token to another character. And then I have a move star from Nova and then a star at the bottom of mine. So if I think I'll just move over here and do the 2 stars on those. I guess what I'll do, I will spend 1 wild to move back over to there to get the wild token back again. That seems good. All right, Nova. Nova gets to draw 2 stars and then a star in the bottom of the other one too. Okay. Well, we still need to rescue some civilians to make this work. So why don't we play a single wild? So we do a star from Cap to rescue a civilian. We'll do the wild to rescue a civilian. And then end the turn there and we can punch. So clear out the side. And then we'll go back to Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw. Move clockwise to the next location with the most heroes. Well, that's Nova. And then Manipulation. Each hero in Ebony Maw's location takes one crisis token. One crisis token. So Nova has a crisis token, so that means gonna have to play that card randomly from there. Alright, then it's Cap's turn. I think what I will do... Got a wild from Nova. I think I will just play... Yeah, we'll just play double wilds. I got 1, 2 wilds from the double wilds. I got 1 wild from Nova, which I'll punch for 1. I actually have 2 wild tokens here. We'll punch down to 1. And then I end my turn in this location. I can punch for 1 more and take him out. Wow. Didn't even need to worry about that crisis token. Well, that was really quick work of Ebony Maw. One of the quickest games I think we've played here. So, wow, that was quick. I don't know what to say about that. That was Ebony Maw. I feel like that could get really dangerous, especially if you had 4 characters. Another one of these like villains that like against 2 characters maybe not as strong, but man, against 4 where you don't always get to like take your turn to get rid of potential crisis tokens before you go could definitely be an issue. Yeah, well there we have it. That's the last lieutenant down of Thanos. So we will have to see what Thanos looks like. We'll see if I have time for next week to read up on the rules and get prepared for that. So I hope everyone had a dice time with me this evening. It was so quick that Natalie did not get back to join us. So we'll definitely catch you next time. And I hope everyone has a great evening.